'Cause you're not who you think you are. There's no gray on these brown eyes, but they can be green if they really
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darren coming at you with a Flight Simulator X video. We are flying the 747. It's gonna be the luxury livery, and we are heading in to Los Angeles, California. We are on our base leg here. We're about to drop it down to 3,000 and hit that left turn until we can get visual on the runway. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. Let's go ahead and bring it back to cockpit view so that we can see what we are doing. Alright. You can see this is going to be the ILS markers for the runway. Go ahead and close that. So it looks like it's going to be right off here to the left. Not sure exactly. We're gonna have to look a little harder for it, but not an issue. As we take this turn, we can go ahead and drop down one notch of flap. Go ahead and bring our speed down to 210. Alright. Alright, go ahead and bring that over a little bit to 80, because it looks like we are actually pretty lined up with the runway. I believe the field, yep, there it is. So there's the field, so we see the field, so we can go ahead and drop another notch of flaps. We're gonna go ahead and disengage our hold along with our altitude hold, and we're gonna bring it down ourselves. We're gonna keep that just because I'm alone. I'm gonna keep that hold going with the speed, just so that it's, you know, it's something I don't have to worry about. Raise this up a little bit so we're not losing so much altitude. Alright, we have those flaps down, and we are going for this right-hand runway. So let's go ahead, bring this up again. Alright, so as I come in on final, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what it is I wanted to talk about. So one of the things that has been asked extensively as we drop another notch of flap is why I do not upload DOJ media related or I guess the more common question is, why don't you just join the media team? If it was that easy, I would already be a member of the media team. Members of the media team are hand selected, and Polecat did create a program that, in regards to the media team, but I am not eligible to join it because I have not been a member of DOJ for 6 months. So as we drop this next notch of flap, we're also going to lower the landing gear here. We're going to drop it below 200 knots. And that's going to be the runway right there. Alright, we can go ahead and disengage the throttle. Throttle's ours. Alright, and we are going to start lowering it down here. Throttle is completely ours. Plane's ours. So we're going to start our descent into Los Angeles. Let's see, what do we got on the poppies? We are... can't really see. But we can go ahead and lower full flaps. That is going to be that. It looks like we are 4 red on the poppies. So that is fine. But yeah, as I was saying, so I do not meet the requirements to join the program that Polecat is about to start. I don't know how much information I can give on the program, which is why I'm just not going to give any. But I can tell you that there's a program being started, and I am not eligible to join it. So maybe in the future, whenever I become eligible to join that program, maybe you'll see content from me, DOJ related. But until then, unfortunately, I don't see that as happening. Hopefully you guys can understand how that works. It's not as easy as it might seem. We are on final here. We got the 2 white, 2 red as we are descending down towards Los Angeles, California. You can see downtown there on the, what is that, on the left. Maintaining about 190, but we can bring it down a little bit more. Looks like we got a bit of a crosswind over here to the right. It's knocking us a bit to the left, so we're gonna have to counter that. And we are too high, so we're gonna drop this all the way down and put the nose down. There we go. Alright, and we are on track to land it here. Approaching the field. We got 3 white, no, now we got 2 white, 2 red. So we are right on the mark. Go ahead and start giving us some throttle so we have the speed to do a go around if needed. And we are over the field, lined up, and do our final adjustments, and go ahead and give it, and we are down. So we can go ahead and activate that. Hit those reversers. Well, let's go into the outside cam so that we can see what our plane looks like as we cruise down the runway. We're off center. That was expected. And it looks like we're gonna actually, if we just tap the brakes lightly, looks like we're gonna be able to get off here. We can go ahead and deactivate the reverse thrusters, bring the speed brakes in, and we are going to taxi off here. Alright, and now that we are exiting the runway, we can go ahead and bring our flaps all the way to 15 so that they're set for takeoff when we go back out. And that is going to be that. So as I taxi to the gate, or actually, we're gonna rewatch this. So let's do an instant replay. Let's do a replay length of we'll do a replay length of 1 minute and 80 seconds. So 1 minute and 80, okay, if I can even English today. 1 minute and 80 seconds. And that is going to be that, and we're going to watch it from, oh, I guess we're not going to watch it from KLAX Tower. Well, we are going to watch it from here. Alright, and we are going to watch it from right here. Perfect. So, perfect. So I'm gonna use this time. That sound does not sound good. We're gonna watch it from here, actually. So, as I was saying, there is a program being started by Polecat. I can't give out information simply because I don't know how public it is yet. So for that reason, just to stay on the safe side, I'm going to avoid talking about it. However, that is going to be the reason that I cannot at this time upload to DOJ. Like I said as well, I do not meet the requirements in order to join the program. Once it is open, it's going to open in a few days here, but hopefully when I do meet the requirements, that will be something that I can get myself into. I know it is probably one of the most asked about things on my channel, and trust me, nobody wants to do it more than I, but everything has a process, everything requires patience in life, and if you're not patient, you're gonna end up regretting it in the long run. Do we hit this? No, we don't. We are on track right now. Oh my god. And we don't do a tail strike. The speed brakes come up right there. The reverse thrusters are out, and the nose touches down. That is actually a beautiful landing. We did that all by hand, and I am actually now looking back on it in the replay. That was pretty nice. So with that being said, if you guys have any questions about, how that all works, I completely get it. It is confusing, but it is just how it works. It's part of being in a community. Whenever you join a community, there's going to be rules, there's going to be regulations. You don't have to agree with all of them, you don't have to like all of them, but if you want to be a member of that community, you have to at the very least respect them, and that is what I do. So with that being said, this has been Arian. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.